And I was hoping to come back to the school so I could smack somebody with this acceptance letter. Hey guys, it's your girl SimplyToluu, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about how I got into my dream school and how I did it, like the steps I took, what I went through to get to the school, and just how I knew that this school was the school for me. So first I'm going to talk about how I knew the school was the school for me. So back in middle school, my sister started her journey at the University of Georgia. So before she went, I kind of had an idea of what school that I probably wanted to go to, because like in school they tell you to do projects on like, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up, how do you want to get there, the projects like that. So that's what helped me realize what school I wanted to go to. So when my sister started going there in like 2014, when my sister started going to the school, and I started visiting the campus and seeing I just felt like, okay, this might be the school for me. So I started to apply myself, because I knew that getting to UGA wasn't going to be something as simple. I applied myself, but I also had setbacks. So this is just a message for the high school junior or senior that feels like, oh, it's all over and and I can't, it's too late to strive to get into the school I want to go to. No, it's not too late. You still have opportunities, especially with everything that's going on right now. You have opportunities. There's a lot of opportunities for you all, because number one, new opportunities have opened since COVID. There's a lot of things you can do, because getting those volunteer hours, community service hours helps a lot. You want to make sure that you're involved in your school, in the community. You want to make sure that you do a lot with your school and your community. And just make sure that, you keep a clean record, because UGA and a lot of other schools, most schools look at your record as in how many times you've been suspended, how many times you've done this, how many times you've done that. All that travels from when you're elementary school, middle school. But they're not gonna hold your elementary school and middle school against you. But you want to make sure your high school is as clean as possible so you can get into the school that you want to get into. So let me just start by telling y'all how I got here. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. It was not easy. I was the student, always getting in trouble, always doing this, always doing that. And if I could tell y'all that I knew that I was gonna be here right now attending the University of Georgia, I would be lying, because I didn't really have faith in myself. A lot of people along the road, they have faith in me, teachers, all that stuff. Teachers starting in middle school, we're just oh, da-da-da. I mean, you got the not you smart enough, but and it wasn't until 10th grade incident happened, and I just finally was just I'm tired of being bad. I'm tired of getting in trouble at school. I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of doing that. I had made a C or two. I was just I can't do this. If I want to get into the school that I'm going to, because my sister was at the school. So I'm just if I really want to get into this school, I have to really push. Because looking at my sister, she made all A's all throughout. I didn't make all A's. I didn't make all A's and B's. So I'm just oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? And it just got to a point that I'm just do I even want to apply? It was just it was like that. And the teachers and faculty and staff at my high school didn't make it any better. I was told oh, da-da-da, if you don't have this score, if you don't have that. And y'all, I tell you, my SAT and ACT was not it. So it's only by the grace of God that I got into UGA. Like, I'm telling y'all, I stacked up on community service. After I made my C's in high school, second semester of 10th grade, I started making all A's and B's, all A's and B's, all A's and B's. It was majority A's though. I would make all A's and a B, all A's and a B. Like, it'll be like that. And it was mostly in like math, because that was kind of like not my strongest suit. And I was, you know, I started to take things more seriously. And that's when my grades started going up after 10th grade year. But yeah, back to what I was saying. So, you know, I was told if I don't make this score on the SAT, I don't make this score on the ACT, if my GPA is not 4.0, all that stuff, I was told, girl, why you applying to UGA? You're not gonna get in. I was told that. And I was also told, oh, you know, that's just like, because I was telling them, I was like, I'm still waiting on UGA to accept me. And, you know, they just like so hell bent on like, you know, what you waiting on? What you waiting on? All these other schools, like, you know, they was like, what schools have you been accepted into? I'm just like, okay, I got into Fort Valley, I got into Albany, I got into all these schools. I think they really just wanted me to go to HBCU, which is like, I know I don't understand. Like, because, you know, I was trying to understand, but like, it's like, I don't understand, because there's people who, the same way I'm going into a PWI is the same way somebody can go into HBCU and still be successful. I just didn't like the fact that it was being knocked down, because it's just like, oh, why you don't want to go to HBCU? Why you don't want to do this? And they're just like, oh, well, I remember vividly this example being used. Oh, well, that's just like, since you got accepted into all these schools, that's just like them accepting you, or that's just like somebody asking you to prom, and it's a whole bunch of people asking you to prom, and you ain't on this one guy that don't even want you. My chest, y'all. I was just like, wow, like, and then it started to get to me. I'm just like, oh my gosh, maybe they're right. Maybe like I shouldn't wait. Maybe I should just commit to Kennesaw. Like, I already got in. I already know. Maybe I should just commit now, because like everybody's telling me I'm not gonna get in. I'm going around asking people, oh my gosh, do y'all know anybody that has gotten into UGA with so score? Do y'all know anybody that's gotten to UGA with a C on their transcript? Everybody's telling me no. I don't know nobody. I got a 1300 on my SAT. I got a 28 on my ACT. I'm just like, wow. Like, I didn't know what to do, because I've always had my mind made up that I'm gonna get into this school. And it was just like, the day that I found out that I got in was the day that like they sent us home from COVID and was like, you know, everybody stay home. And I was hoping to come back to the school so I could smack somebody with this acceptance letter. But I didn't get the chance. And I'm actually glad, because I was able to do this.
I wish I had a wicked crunk up on this crime, my crew. Not enough is enough, boy. Rough and get stuff, boy. Look is a must, boy. Look if you buck, 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 boy. Look if you buck.
So you see what I did. We went all out when we had, because that was at our ceremony, at our drive-through. It was like a little graduation drive-through celebration. I was sitting on the top of that sunroof with my acceptance letters in my hand. I had stuff on it. You seen the pictures, seen the video. I had everything. I was excited, guys. Like, and it's not only like, it felt good for me. Like, I didn't even do it to like rub it in anybody's face, but I was just like, it feels good to be able to have proved the multitude wrong, because multiple people didn't believe in me. And it was just kind of disappointing, because it's just like, as a teacher, as faculty, as staff, as administration, you're supposed to uplift me and make me feel better about myself, and make me, and even if like you're like, oh, you're not gonna get in, even if you have that in the back of your mind, for you to not even reach out and try to like at least help me, you know, like, okay, I know this student, I know you're lacking in this area, this area, this area. Let me at least help you proofread your essay or something to, you know, so you can have a better chance. You know, something. They could have done something, anything. But I mean, nonetheless, I'm grateful for everybody that has come into my life. I still love the administration and the teachers and everybody at my high school. But I'm just very grateful to be here. Like, I'm grateful to be able to even give advice on like stuff like this, because I know that like there's doubt, there's a lot, like all this stuff comes, you know, into play. And I just hope that like everybody, I know that with all this going on, it's very hard to be optimistic. Even for me going into college, like my remainder 2 months, supposed to be best 2 months of high school got cut short. I'm going into college. I'm not even gonna have a good okay, I'm gonna have a good freshman year, but I'm not gonna have like, it's not gonna be the freshman experience. I'm not gonna get that. Like, so I'm saying all this to say, just be optimistic. Like, there's still a lot of things that can be done. There's still a lot of things that need to be done. Don't let COVID or anything that's going on right now, like, you know, take you away from that, from the fact that you still, as a high school senior, need to be applying to these scholarships, anything, like, you know. And if y'all ever have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Like, I know people always say that, but I really, really want to help everybody. Like, if I could, I would help everybody. I want everybody to be successful. Also for my freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, especially juniors, make sure you start on that SAT, so you don't have to wait till senior year and when it's February to take your SAT, so you have your score. So even if you do have to wait, like, you know, you'll know what score you've been getting. So if you do have to retake it, you have time. So just go ahead and start now. Freshmen, make sure you're keeping up your grades. Make sure you having this the best time to like make sure all your grades are in line, because like everything is online right now. I feel like this is a way for people to catch back up. So if you were slacking before, make sure you get it together now, because there's still hope. There's still hope. There's still hope. And don't think because, oh, I've gotten a C, or I've gotten this, or I've gotten that, or even failed a class. Like, I mean, you never know. Still apply to those colleges. Still apply to your dream school. Even if it seems like a reach, still apply, because you never know. Like, you really never know. So with that being said, I'm glad you guys watched my video. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Give me throw out any questions that you have. Like, if you need to reach me in any way, have any questions about anything or anything, you know, just make sure that you like hit me up. I'll be glad to help. With that being said, this concludes my video. I'm so happy that you guys watched it, and I hope that you learned or got what you wanted to get from it. And yeah, go dogs, sick 'em.